Am I live? Are we live? Hold on. Girl, there we go. That's not where I was trying to get. I think this is where I'm trying to get. Nope, this is not it either. Lord. How does one forget where the damn live... There we are. Okay. Why are there two of these? There's always something. Okay, well, I'm going to be real. I don't know why there are two of these, but I hope that y'all only see one. I don't know what the freak just happened. I guess I'm just going to see two of these today. And I hope you can hear me, but I have my husband checking. I didn't get to eat before today's live, so I'm sorry. I need to take like 2 or 3 bites of this. Hold on, let me move so I can see the chat. Hey Terry, how are you? What's going on? Damn, I hope y'all can hear me. I haven't checked. Oh, I need to connect the chat too. Are you saying good night like goodbye, or good night like it's nighttime where you are, so you're just saying like good morning? I don't know. Wait. Oh, like have a good night? I don't know. Anyway, hey y'all. Hey Angela. Increase the volume. The volume is all the way up. So you mean increase the gain. Can you hear me better now? The gain is perfect. Well, the volume is all the way up, sir. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, on the panel. The volume is all the way up. I just pushed it up even more. How are y'all doing tonight? Happy Friday. Oh, it's nighttime where you live. Okay, well, it's kind of nighttime here. It's 5 p.m. where I am on the West Coast. I'm technically eating dinner later, but I was like, I can't be on live with my stomach growling, and that's what y'all was about to get if I didn't, like, make this quick little protein bowl situation. I have sweet potatoes, egg whites, and some turkey meatballs that are from Whole Foods, apparently. I needed something. Like, I was literally starving. I've had a very busy, I was going to say day, but shit, it's been a busy week. It's been a very busy week. I was just doing... Hey, Cindy. How you doing? I was just taking some pictures for tomorrow's community tab post, which I realized I am doing last minute. That's my fault. Okay. But I'm actually going to do a review for Beyonce's Sacred, hence the sweater. That's gonna go up on Monday, so I was like, I gotta do this unboxing because it's been sitting on my dresser for 2 weeks, so I had to get that together. But anywho, let me sign into the chat so it can show up on the screen, because I'm just sitting here talking and I haven't even connected y'all. Like, I haven't even connected y'all. Okay. Every time I go live, I have to connect the chat all over again. It's like it doesn't just remember. I think it's because the URL changes on, I was about to say Instagram, on YouTube. So, has anybody watched the preview for the reunion? Because I've had a few people ask me if I've seen the preview for the reunion, and I'm like, I usually don't watch them. I try to go in with as little knowledge as possible. I don't know, just because that's the kind of person that I am. I like to be, like, surprised. So I haven't watched any of the trailers. I've been ducking and dodging them. And yeah, so I don't know. I did see something. I did see some people saying that Laura wasn't there because they were doing like showing what everybody was wearing. Ara, what's going on? Happy Friday. What's going on, Elise? I saw that they were like showing a lineup of what everybody was wearing to the reunion. And apparently Laura wasn't there. Sarah Ann wasn't there. Now, here's my suspicion. I think they're going to be there. But I think it's good. Yeah, I'm kind of like feeling like I don't want to spoil it. I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that. Damn, should I watch it? Now y'all got me thinking, like, should I watch it? See, usually when I'm watching stuff like this, I mean, before I had this YouTube channel, I would just have to force my husband to listen to me talk about Love is Blind. But now that I got people to talk to, maybe I should go watch it so we could talk. I can't play it on YouTube Live though, but maybe I'll watch it on my phone and then chime in with y'all. I think Laura and Sarah Ann are gonna end up coming. I feel like, you know, we've given, what's their names? The Lachey's. We've given the Lachey's a lot of heat for not conducting these reunions the way that we want them to conduct the reunions. I feel like they sitting on that and they're gonna be like, boom, surprise, you know? But I could just be making that up. I don't know. That's just what I want. That's just what I want. Trevor should have worn a suit. Wait, Trevor was there? Why did I feel like somebody told me Trevor wasn't there? I got questions that need answering. Listen, we all got questions that need answering, but they're not all gonna get answered. We already know that. Is anyone here not a long time viewer of Love is Blind? Like, is this anybody's first or second season? Because I was actually talking to Elise about the fact that I have been watching this show since season 1. So I'm hardcore fan over here. Because a lot of y'all in these comments for the finale, I feel like my chair is really long. There we go. I'm short, y'all. I feel like I was like looking up. A lot of people were saying, specifically coming at me because I said I gave Clay some props for the way that he conducted himself at the altar and the way that he said it, and like, you know, I don't think it'd be responsible. And a lot of people were like, oh no, you can't give him props for that because he should have told AD prior to the altar. And to bring it back around about why I'm saying I've been watching since season 1, I don't think either y'all not remembering or y'all have just forgotten because of the way that this season played out. You're not supposed to fall out before the altar. The name of the game is to say no or yes at the altar. So to me, being like, oh, he should have told her before. Okay, he could have told her before. That would have been nice of him, but he didn't have to tell her before. I don't even know. I think I felt like somebody said in the comments that they get fined if they drop out before the altar. So I don't know what the situation is on that, but all I'm saying is I'm not expecting anybody to say no or to call things off before they get to the altar, because literally the way that the show is designed is so that they get there and they say yes or no. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know what y'all think. It looks messy. Ooh, I love mess. I love mess. Damn, I want to be in the audience so bad. How do people sign up for this? Like, all of us need to get together and go sit in the audience. We can make the show happen. They're asking questions from us. Yeah. Now, I did see that. When they were doing the promo for the trailer, I saw that they were like, oh, you guys are the best people to ask questions. So, yeah, I know y'all don't mess with Clay. Okay, but my thing is, I try to be, and I am genuinely, as unbiased as possible. And I feel like that's kind of the responsibility I have as someone who's going to be talking about these shows. Look, if I was just sitting here kikiing with my friends, maybe I wouldn't be so fair. Like, maybe I'd be a lot more critical. But I feel like I kind of have a responsibility to give everybody a fair chance because of the fact that I'm out here speaking publicly about these people. Like, I always try to remember that everything is not shown to us. I try to keep those things in mind. So I feel like I'm not going to hate anybody just for the sake of hating them. So if Clay said it wouldn't be responsible for him to marry her, then that's how the man was feeling. And I think that was good for him. I don't know. I feel like that was a responsible way to handle the situation. But I get why y'all don't mess with him. I get it. Season 6, season 6 was a lot. Listen, and do y'all want to know something? I thought that last week, 2 weeks ago, I guess, episode 10 was the last episode. I walked in here 12 a.m., bright-eyed. I was like, yes, last episode. I don't have to wake up at 12 a.m. because when I'm talking about these shows that are happening in real time, typically what I do is I'll go to sleep at like 6 or 7, take a little napperoni, and then I wake up at like 11:45 so I can be there on the dot at 12 a.m. So I have been waking up like that weekly, and then of course spending all the time after that scripting and then recording and then editing. So I have very long days, when these shows are happening. So when I walked in here last week or whenever it was when episode 10 dropped. I was like, this is the last one. Yes, I'm going to get to sleep after this. And then I realized that there was a more, like an arrow at the bottom, and there were still 2 more episodes, and I was like, shit. I was like, oh, you're not done. Okay. I had to rearrange my whole little sleeping schedule. But I made it through. I did make it through. That's my point, Angela. See, we right here. He could have, and that's my thing. I think we are all in agreement. AD wanted to be married bad. Somebody else was pointing out on her wedding day, she kept saying, oh, it's my turn. I'm so happy it's my turn. She really, really wanted it to be her turn. Clay could have played her like a fiddle. He could have been like, yeah, I'll marry you, and then went and cheated. He could have did that. So y'all really got to give that man a little bit of props for not doing that. He could have did that because he knows how bad she wanted it. And even AD said herself, there's nothing he could have done or said that would have made her say no. Okay, well then she wasn't with the same Clay that we were seeing, because it's plenty that he did and said that should have made her say no. You know what I mean? Like, it's not making sense. So that's another reason why I'm like, okay, give the man some grace. Now, a lot of y'all was also bringing up the fact that when he was doing his little ending confessional, I guess the last one, when he was standing on the fence, he was saying he's not in love or not deeply in love. I think that's a fair statement. How many of y'all gonna be deeply in love after 4 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever it is? Not many of y'all. Clay is an entrepreneur with many jobs who couldn't find his way home. Come on now. Somebody said he didn't have no job. Somebody tried to Tommy him. You don't have no damn job, Clay. I said, stop playing. Y'all really just dislike this man. Y'all know he got a job. Y'all know that man got a job. Y'all doing 3 much right now. Oh, everybody is loving Clay's mom. What did she say? Let me get her quote right. What did she say? You found me, but you didn't treat me right? Or whatever she said. She ate his ass up, I tell you that. Definitely did that. Dogging AD was unacceptable. Had our girl out there looking crazy. But was she out there? Was she out there looking crazy? I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. You have to keep in mind that the way that it's edited is for drama. So we only see the drama. Even, what's the girl name? Megan Fox. I just got it. Somebody left a comment on the community tab saying, why did I put Miss Fox? And I was like, who the hell is Miss Fox? I just realized they were talking about her. I can't even remember the girl name. She's out of my memory now that, she's not really on my radar anymore. But Jimmy and Megan Fox. Somebody was saying, I think it was you, Elise. You sent me a link to an interview that they did, and they were saying, oh, they didn't even show us. Like, we were so in love. That's why we were fighting so hard. So we don't see a lot of this stuff. But if AD was getting the same Clay that we were getting, then she should have known. I don't even think he lied to her. Did he even lie to her at all? He was pretty straight up this entire season. I don't know. But you do wish he did it before the wedding. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get why we would want him to, but I don't think he's obligated to at the end of the day. Now, if this was real life and somebody did that to somebody at the altar, I'd, read them for filth. But we're talking about Love is Blind here. She's about to marry a man that did not love her. No matter what. Exactly. I'm glad Clay said no, too. Stop playing. Has anybody heard from Kenneth? Is he at the reunion? Y'all have seen the preview. I haven't seen it. Is Kenneth showing up, or is he another one they're hiding? Clay consistently let AD know he wasn't ready. Exactly my point. Still rooting for Clay in life, but AD deserves better. And that's a fair statement. I'm still rooting for Clay too. I have said throughout this entire season, as soon as I realized that he just had some issues that were not dealt with, and then we met his daddy. And I was like, that's his damn problem right there. I get it. He just needs to work through some things. And he does want marriage. He wants to want it, is what I've been saying. He did raise red flags in every single episode, but she said she didn't see red. She said she didn't see red. We can't make the girl see color she don't want to see. AD is gorgeous. AD is fine as hell. All of the above. It's gonna work out for her. She gonna be okay. I have no doubts. Oh, man. Okay, no props for Clay. I felt like people were gonna be. I felt like people were gonna feel a type of way about that. But you know, I got to say what I got to say. I said what I said. You found me, but you weren't good to me. There it is. I feel like a lot of y'all trying to get Clay's mom. I was talking to somebody. I was like, Clay's mom need to come in and be the therapist for the rest of these seasons because she got everybody together. Somebody let AD borrow their knees. Stand up, AD. Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. She not ready to stand up. Listen, didn't she say she would go over a cliff for that man? Because he would catch her? Man, come on. He'd be at work. He wouldn't even be down there. She do need to stand up. And she has beautiful knees, too. Like, I don't understand. He did. He warned her all season. He's been telling her, yep. She thought she could fix him. She's a fixer. A lot of us have been saying that, too. And I understand fixers. I think my husband might have been a fixer in his past. I don't need no fixing. I mean, I did have some issues. But I fixed myself is what I'm saying. He dated a lot of fixer-uppers in his past. So, I understand fixers. My best friend is kind of a fixer, too. Or she used to be. She's gotten a lot of therapy. So, she's not really a fixer anymore. But she used to constantly want someone who was a fixer-upper. And it's just, it's never going to end well. Unless they're ready to be fixed. And even then, it's not your job to fix somebody. Same thing I was saying with, what's her name? And Jimmy. I really can't remember that girl's name. That's crazy. Chelsea. There it is. Chelsea and Jimmy. She was looking, she's kind of the opposite of Clay because she was looking for someone to fix her. No. I'm glad that Jimmy let her have it at that bootleg Six Flags they were sitting at. Ooh, Kenneth is there. He's real bold to show up, huh? Because he's been quiet. Has he said anything? I've been trying to keep my ears open and my eyes open to the zeitgeist, but I haven't seen him say anything. And I know he's getting dragged. So the fact that he said nothing is crazy to me. Oh, yeah. Of course. We definitely don't see everything. Whose tears? Are you talking about AD's tears? Yeah. That's my thing. And that's the thing that really sucks is that I know she was ready and she was in love with him. Like, she did love him deeply. Those tears were very real. I agree with that. Let's see. Kenneth is there. I'm very excited Kenneth is there. Ooh, I'm so happy. I can't wait. I'm going to be so mad if... They're not going to address that. They're not going to talk about people saying that he might be bisexual. They're not going to talk about that, but if he did bring it up, I'm not saying I would hate it. I'm very curious about it. Yeah, AD's body is top notch. Are we allowed to say that now that the season is over? I mean, she looked good. Are we supposed to pretend that she doesn't? I don't think people should have been bean dipping her and all of the stuff that was happening, but she knows she looked good. That wedding dress I love that wedding dress. Some of y'all didn't like it. Some people were saying like, oh, it was, I guess, unbecoming, but I thought that slit was everything. That dress was nice. She just has the body to wear that dress. Like, I'm not wearing a dress like that, but she has the legs and all of that for the dress. AD is a danger to herself. So I was talking to Elise the other day, and I was saying I got my red flag, I got my green flag. She was like, what's the color flag for a person who is a red flag for themselves? And I was like, I don't know. You're going to have to give me a moment. You got to give me until next season to come up with a new flag color for somebody who's a danger to themselves. I don't know. I only got the red and green ones right now, so I can't really say much about that. But she a little bit of a danger to herself. And you know what's funny? People in the very beginning of this season, like when the Bean Dip episode was released, I think that was right when they got to the DR, people were saying, oh, well, AD is insecure. And I just did not see it. But now that I see her chasing after Clay, when Clay is very obviously not ready to be with her or anybody, I'm starting to think she might have a little bit of low self-esteem. Clay would steal her parachute and push her off the cliff. I can't. AD isn't a fixer. She's a martyr. Oh, not a martyr. Not a martyr. How are you trying to be a fixer when you're broke? Oh, Lord. Elise, you out here dragging her. What'd she do to you? What'd she do to you? You can tell me. Yeah, and Chelsea is special. That interview that I saw with them, she still wasn't taking accountability for the fact that she just kept saying, well, you guys didn't see everything, which is fair, but the stuff we did see is stuff you said. So even then, you did say the stuff. Are you talking about the Lachey's? Kenneth did an interview. I didn't see his interview. Did y'all see that AD allegedly spent Thanksgiving with Clay's family? Because I have that sitting in an Instagram folder ready to play for y'all. Because when somebody sent that, I think I'm in a Love is Blind group chat on Instagram with like some of my friends, and someone sent that saying that she spent Thanksgiving with his family, which is outrageous. I think Sarah sent it to me, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Sarah, can you put that in the link because I don't think I can pull up saves on maybe I can. No, I can't pull up saves on the desktop version, which is annoying. If anyone can find that, post it in the chat so I can play it. Apparently she was spending her Thanksgiving with them, which is insanity. They better ask the questions before they get replaced. How many seasons have we been asking for Lauren and Cameron to be the hosts? They damn near the poster children for Love is Blind. The fact that they haven't been brought in yet, even on an episode, like they haven't even been brought in on an episode yet. That's crazy to me. But they probably done moved past Love is Blind. They don't want to have nothing to do with that show at this point. Still red on red for danger to themselves. Well, maybe I have to bring out another red flag then. You gonna call that a yellow flag? I was gonna say yellow, but I was like, that's kind of a slow down. I don't know. Maybe I should just get some glasses, rose-colored glasses. I'm gonna come back with a new prop next season. Next season, I'm coming back with some rose-colored glasses. I love a prop. Y'all know I love props and I love to dress up. If I ever have a moment to dress up or use a prop, I'm doing it. So don't say it. I do it. I will go buy me some rose-colored glasses from Jeff Bezos and have them here next season. Black flag. I think Elise made it black at first, and I was like, that's a little dangerous. We can't fix these men's. We sure can't. Where are the men's that are ready to come put together? Yeah, see, a lot of these men are Build-A-Bears, Build-A-Men's. I don't have time to be building nobody. I truly do not. Listen. If I were to be single tomorrow, love you, husband. I'm not building nobody. You gotta come build. You just have to. If I were like 18, 19, I might be willing to build a man. Or in that case, I would be building a boy. But I'm not building no damn body this late in the game. It's not happening. Like, you gotta have something. You gotta have something together. But you know what? Clay did say he was going to therapy, so he is working on being built, I guess. Wait a minute. Clay was still in an entanglement with his ex. Has that been confirmed? Because there's been a few different people saying that a few of the men were in prior relationships. And I think I just saw a picture actually posted by, oh my God, I think it was Jeramey. I think it was Jeramey's mom who posted a picture of like, period, and not building no man that's 30 plus at all. you really do have to come put together, already assembled. I don't need no assembly required. No assembly required. Jeramey's mom apparently posted a picture of Jeramey with an ex and some child. I don't know if the kid was his now, but maybe it was his ex's kid or something, but I don't know. I'm just saying a lot of the men this season have been accused of already being in relationships. And given the fact that last season we had 2 people on there who were exes, I wouldn't even put it past them. I don't think her recent Clay interview, he's not in therapy. Well, maybe he gonna get there. Maybe AD might have to bring him kicking and screaming, but maybe he'll go. Have you seen the woman that claimed she was dating Clay? No? Yeah, see, I haven't seen that. You gonna have to come with receipts. At this point, I'm not taking anybody popping up out the woodwork I'm taking all of that with oh, the ex's mom. Ooh. I'm taking all of that with a grain of salt, because sometimes people are genuine in what they do in regards to these shows, and sometimes people are clout chasing. And since I don't know which is which, I can't take any of that seriously until I have receipts on it. Like, Trevor's ex came with receipts, okay? She had screenshots. She had pictures that were relevant, you know? So, I don't know. I can't be... All of them had exes. That don't sound a little crazy to y'all? That many of them had exes? I don't know. But you know what? In Clay's situation, he wasn't ready. He didn't go in there to get married anyway. So, who knows? Who knows? You saw the video on TikTok. Sally, I'm not surprised she let him hug and... let's talk about that. Wasn't he like, can I have a hug now? And like pretending he didn't want to leave. And she was like, I guess you can have a hug. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all want me to feel bad for that? Let's be serious. This was not a week or 2 or 3 or a few months after he said no to her at the altar. This was probably minutes, hours. We don't know how they cut it after he said no. And he's sitting there, can I get a hug? And she's giving him the hug. She don't feel bad for herself. So what you want me to do? What you want me to do about that? Dancing in the background, just looking stupid. That man will forever feel like he can have her. Yeah, she was in there playing games at the family dinner table and all kind of stuff. Imagine AD ended up with a real abusive man off camera. I worry for her rap warped sense of self. I can hear her saying he did it because... The thing is, when I look at AD, when I look at her, she just looks like such a... and I am using this term not in the standard way that it is used for black women, because I don't subscribe to the strong black woman narrative. I think it's a plague over our community. But she looks like a strong black woman when I look at her. Like, she looks like she's not going to she's not going to let anybody play in her face. But when I see her with Clay, it's the complete opposite. So I wonder if she kind of gives off that kind of, she gives off that appearance, but once she falls and all of her walls come down. Which can be a good thing if you fall for the right person, but if you fall for the wrong person, you're just going to end up getting walked all over. And, you know, if she ended up staying with Clay, that's what she's going to end up getting, is walked all over. And not even lied to, because he's very honest about it. That's my other point, is he's not lying. He's very straight up, you know? So, I don't know. I do hope that she works that out. AD needs to love herself deeper than just her physical appearance. It's obvious she doesn't think highly of herself because she's blaming herself for not being enough. Yeah, it's when people were saying that at the beginning of the season, I just didn't see it, because like I said, to me she looks like someone who has it all together, like her shit is together. That's how she comes off. But I think she just, again, wants it to be her turn so bad that she ends up getting in these relationships and letting these people play in her face, and she shouldn't be letting these men play in her face like that, because she really is a catch. Like, she is a prize, and she needs to know that. I don't think she knows that, and it's unfortunate that she doesn't. Can you imagine if she actually ended up with Matthew? What are y'all thoughts on Matthew? Y'all still don't like Matthew? I thought we came to the agreement that he just might be on the spectrum, so he has some issues socializing. We still don't like him? Okay. This season really took expected. Literally did. Jeramey's ex was leaving comments on Hold on now. Jeramey's ex was leaving comments on Laura's Instagram saying she caught Jeramey cheating the similar way Laura caught him. He also pulled the share location. Ooh. Okay, so if this man can't share his location, it's a commercial plan. Commercials play? Wait a minute. Y'all get ads in the middle of the live? Why? I didn't even know that happened. Sorry that happens. I'm going to see if I could... I don't know. Does it just happen when you come in, or does it happen in the middle of me speaking? Because that's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Jeramey, if you got caught once with the location thing, you should have then gotten smarter about it if you're gonna do it again, or just not do it again. I have heard that Sarah Ann and Jeramey are still together though, and y'all already know how I feel about it. I don't. Okay. I don't think that it was that bad. Again. If this was not Love is Blind, if these were some regular ass people that for some reason we all just happen to know, right? And it played out the way it did, I would have been like, damn, Sarah Ann, you shady AF. Jeramey, you even shadier. Okay, Siri. I didn't say Siri. I said Sarah Ann. She just be ready to talk. Nobody even talking to her. I don't, but in the case of Love is Blind, where these people have been dating for a millisecond before they go on vacation and then talk about getting married, I just can't be mad at Sarah Ann for being like, hey, especially because she said she sent that DM right after she left. So I can't be mad at her for being like, hey, just in case you get to the altar or whatever and this doesn't work out, let me know what's good, because I still like you. I'm not seeing that big of a deal. Now, Jeramey, he is at fault because he was with somebody. He had more of an obligation to Laura than Sarah Ann did. But I will also say that I saw the breakdown in the Jeramey and Laura situation fairly early on, and I'm talking about almost as soon as they got to the DR. But don't y'all remember, after that bean dip situation, Laura was like, oh, well, we're going to have a talk. And he was like, oh, great, love that for me. Like, he was already kind of checking out of that. And she was trying to tell him about his Hawaiian shirts. Like, I already think he was ready to dip. And that's why it was easy for him to dip, you know? That's how I feel. Yeah, Trevor was definitely out it. But all of the men this season, trash. Yeah, they didn't do. I was talking to someone saying, Is it the fact that the producers or the casting department is not doing their due diligence, or are they just ignoring things? I think it's the latter. I think they're just ignoring things because it creates more drama, you know? Oh, we're going to let 2 exes go into the pods. Y'all don't think they knew that? They knew that. Oh, these people may have, like, they definitely look into these people, so I would find it hard to believe that they wouldn't know people had recent exes or were in active relationships when the show took place. So Jeramey seems to be a serial cheater. Look, he might be. Only time will tell. I guess Sarah Ann better be ready for it. Don't they say you lose them how you got them, or something like that? I don't know what the saying is, but something like that. She clearly felt bad for herself but couldn't help herself. She and Clay both suffer from the same generational trauma because their parents got divorced. Yeah, she does talk about that. AD and Clay's moms are the same, just 24 years apart. People are judging AD but praising Clay's mom. They're literally the same. Okay, I will say that the difference that I'm seeing between Clay's mom and AD's mom, and maybe it's just because AD's mom should be giving AD advice to benefit her and not this relationship. I think it was that specific remark that she had when they were at lunch or whatever they were, and they were having that conversation, and she says, well, he's worth the fight. And your daughter is sitting here telling you that this man didn't come home, and telling you that this is not the first time that he's not come home, but also in the same breath telling you she'll jump off a cliff for him. So I think people are kind of saying, like, her mom is perpetuating that struggle love that clearly AD has some type of tug of war with, you know? Her mom should have been saying more like, well, if he's not coming home, then he don't want to be home. I think that's what people were expecting her mom to say. So that's why they're kind of seeing the thing between Clay's mom and her mom differently, because really the mom should be saying what's in the best interest for the kid. And Clay's mom was only saying what was in the best interest for him. Look, if you're not ready, then you're not ready. And Clay's mom also told him when they were at their little dinner or whatever, you're going to make time for the people you want to make time for. So take your ass home, you know? So she wasn't letting him slide. Whereas I think people feel like AD's mom was kind of giving him a pass. Like, but he's worth it. You guys are Michelle and Barack, you know? She used that actually. She said Michelle and Barack. So I think she, just like AD, is kind of a dreamer, like a daydreamer. She has this fantasy in her head about what it could be. And when they saw Clay, he fine as hell. So, well, they think he's fine. I think he's an attractive guy. I wouldn't say fine as hell, but he's attractive guy. So they look at him and they go, oh, yeah, y'all will be good together. Oh, he's an entrepreneur. Oh, he's getting money. Oh, yeah, y'all on the same page. So she kind of has this fantasy, and she's kind of falling in love with what his potential is instead of where he's at, if that makes sense. So I think that's the problem that people had with the whole 80s mom versus Clay moms thing. Yeah, okay. It happens as you come in. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Well, as long as it's not in the middle of me speaking. Okay, Matthew could be on the spectrum or the other thing. But I'm not gonna call no shots on that. I don't know what that man is. Maybe he'll clear it up at the reunion. He might be just as awkward at the reunion though. I still don't trust Matthew. I can't. Something about him sets off also the girl, you better run. I think he's just an awkward man. Y'all don't think he's just an awkward man? I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Clay turned up to meet his future mother-in-law late. Yeah. Yep. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. He didn't. Was he? Oh, he did come in late because she was already sitting there. Well, he could have been late, or they could have been like, let them talk first and then have you walk in. I don't know. We have to leave room for that, but he definitely didn't. AD bring his mom flowers? He might not just be a romantic, which is unfortunate because I think that's what AD wants. It's a good thing for you. Leave it. Okay, well, yeah, I just don't want it to be like annoying though. Sarah Ann played herself because Jeramey is a goober. Y'all really don't like that man. What that man do to y'all? I heard that Jeramey's ex-fiance came out talking about him cheating. She did. And you know, a lot of them got all kind of stuff, but I just hope that they clear it up. We don't know what's gonna happen in these damn at this damn reunion because the Lachey's are notorious for not asking the right questions. So we just hoping that they ask the right questions. Yeah, they purposely choose the people that are problematic. That's what I think. If you want to break up with the person you're with first, then go do. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's what I feel. But maybe he just didn't want to break up with her. Someone was saying, I forgot where they left it, if it was in a comment or Discord or whatever. Somebody was saying that they get charged $50,000 if they say no before the altar. Does anybody know how true that is? Because that would be crazy. But again, the name of the game is to say no at the altar, so that wouldn't be too surprising. I don't know. Agree, but Jeramey should have dipped and not cheated. Yeah, he did cheat. I agree. He did cheat. That's what I'm saying. He's at fault there. I'm not blaming Sarah Ann, though. I just can't. She just did what she felt she needed to do. No one would have even known about the Sarah Ann message unless Jeramey outed her. Ooh, that is true. You right about that? 80 and Clay's moms are the same. 80 is the jumper, and Clay's mom is post-cliff. Stop. Y'all need to stop. Pre and post-cliff jumpers. See, that's the same thing I say. You need to stop. My point is Clay's mom is strong now because she was, yeah, well. And y'all saw what I said about Clay's dad being a fast talker. Did y'all hear him? What he say? If you think you win, yeah, if you think you're going to lose, you can never win. If you up, then you down. If you left, then you right. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Like, what was he saying? He was all over the place. And that's exactly how he got Clay's mama to stay in that relationship all them years. He just came in. She probably was like, where were you? And he just started talking. She forget what the hell she was mad about. I know that's what he was doing to her. That man ain't right. Yeah, Matthew may be awkward, but the edits made it look worse. Yeah, you know, them editors, they be doing what they got to do, too. Damn. Matthew is a whack human being. Hope he loses his favorite pen at work. That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. I'm going to steal that one. Put that one in my back pocket. I'm going to use that. Especially when you have a nice pen with like the smooth ballpoint. Pristine. Damn, that hurts. Losing your favorite pen hurts. Clady, oh yeah, I forgot about that sweater thing. You damn right about that. His mom had to offer the sweater. So, yeah. Now, what you mean you don't see why Jessica's there? Jessica's there because Jessica brought drama to the season. Period. I thought the scenes on the jet skis were funny. You know why, though? You know why I thought it was funny? Because to me, it was like they've just decided that they're going to say, forget what everybody thinks. We're about to have this relationship. This is our relationship. This is our moment. And they hopped on them jet skis and they started having fun. They was having fun. He looked like he had way more fun with Sarah Ann than he ever had with Laura. I don't know. And some other people were pointing out that, I don't know. I don't think it makes it. I don't think this necessarily, not necessarily, it doesn't. This doesn't make what Jeramey did right. But people were saying, oh, well, I don't care about what Jeramey did because y'all forget that not Laura Ann. Ooh, not me mixing their names up. As long as Jeramey don't do that. Don't do what I did. You gonna get caught up. Y'all forget that Laura was telling Jeramey to literally go do this to AD, which is crazy. Why would you be telling your man to go touch another woman like that? So people were like, well, I think Laura deserved it because of that. Of course, that doesn't justify what he did, but don't forget, we didn't like Laura at first. Don't never forget that she did that. They want to, I've never seen Perfect Match. Is she going to be on it? Don't even think Clay was that into AD. That's why, okay, a lot of people have been saying that. I started off feeling the same type of way. I was like, clearly when he walked out, like he was like, from the very beginning, it didn't seem like he liked her. And he was so focused on looks. And I personally, this is my personal opinion, think he was expecting her to be lighter. I think when he saw that AD was dark skinned, he was like, ooh. Because then he started doing that weird thing that people do when they try to like overcompensate. Ooh, we're going to have some dark skinned babies. That was weird to me. I initially thought he didn't like her either, but I feel like he did. By the end of the season, I feel like he did. He just knew that he couldn't marry her. But I could see why people would still think no. So a comment that said AD called Clay a protector but didn't protect AD from... Stop. Yeah, Clay's dad's a special one. Definitely a special one. Sucks to be you. Stop. No protection from air conditioning. Why would Clay's mom suggest to join the show? Has that been confirmed? I saw somebody said that Clay's mom told him to go on the show. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but let me know. Because that's crazy. My problem, especially in the black community, is that women gotta fight for a relationship. This isn't Mortal Kombat. That's that's exactly what I was saying. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that real quick. And I said this in my finale video too, that, or it might have been the video before that, because, no, I think it was finale one, because AD was, I thought, before all this Thanksgiving crap came out, that she was standing on her word that she was not gonna date him after he said no at the altar. And I said that I feel like a lot of black women specifically end up being in these relationships where you are a long-term girlfriend. Damn fiance, some people don't even get engaged to. They end up being long-term girlfriends. I'm talking, y'all been together 7, 8, 10, 15, 20 years? Y'all been together 20 years? You still a girlfriend? You still a fiance? No. You're not about to sit here and waste 20 years of my life? Are you crazy? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening. If I was not married to my husband right now, if he had not proposed, I would not still be with him. Because there's no way. We are coming up on 7 years married, but we've been together for, what's this year? 2024? We've been together for a decade, okay? Since we were wee little babies. I'm not about to, you think I'm about to stick around for a full decade, sir? A full decade and we not married? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening. I can't imagine. It couldn't be me. I'm sorry. And it's not that I'm saying anything bad about the woman. I'm saying you're with a man who hasn't given you that. Of course, if that's not what y'all want, if y'all have both, because I have friends who don't want to get married. Don't want to get married, don't want to have kids, don't want any of that. That's great if y'all have established that. But if you are a woman in a relationship who wants to be married, you have been with this man, I think by the time you hit, I'm not going to say 25 because it's a little hard out here in these streets. I think by the time you hit late, like 27, 28, 29, early 30s, you should be dating to marry if it is in fact what you want. And you just shouldn't be wasting your time with somebody who doesn't want that. And it's unfortunate that you might not know that they don't want it until 5 or 6 years in, but I don't think you should though, because y'all should be having the conversation. Hey, just so you know, 3 years from now, I want us to be moving towards marriage, or I want us to already be married. I think 3 years is enough time. I think that is enough time. If somebody can't give you something by then, like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, then I just think they don't want it. That's just my opinion. That might not be how people are, but I don't know. That's just how I see it. I'm just not going to... That's just insanity to me, to think that someone should have to stick around for that long without you making some type of commitment. And then don't think you just gonna do the engagement and then we gonna be engaged for 6 more years. No, we getting this on the books ASAP. On the books ASAP. I mean, me and my husband were young and poor when we got married, so we didn't even really have a wedding, but damn sure made sure that he married me, because I'm just not gonna be with you for that long if you're not. You know me well enough. Let's get this going. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, okay, I saw that one already. Oh, why am I so scrolled up? I need to scroll down. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in business. Both Jeramey and Laura are trash, and I see why y'all see that. I see why y'all see that. Listen, I'm with you. I get why y'all think that. I understand that POV. Jeramey's real quick to defend Trevor looking like a fool. Stop calling them people the latchkeys. Okay, maybe I am going to have to go watch that reunion preview when I get off live. Confirmed, according to the Clay interview, his mom is the reason he was on the show. See, his mom... And that isn't that kind of weird to y'all, that his mom would be pushing him to go on the show, knowing that... Well, she said she didn't find out a lot of that stuff about the dad until the show, so maybe she just didn't know, but yeah, I don't know. That man wasn't ready, so I'm glad he was straight up and told her he wasn't ready. A lot of men love to give women that shut up ring and get content. Oh, and they get content with it. Yep, you're right about that. Yeah, don't ever. No. Too many fish in the sea. Now, the sea do be a little dirty sometimes and full of oil and need to be cleaned out. I get, the sea is not crystal clear, but you know what? It's still too many fish in the sea to be with one guppy that's not transforming into Nemo. I don't know where I was going with that analogy, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know exactly where I'm going with it. I don't know why Nemo just caught a stray or the guppy just caught a stray, but that's so crazy. A lot of men, yeah, okay. I read that one. I don't know if I buy Clay's explanation for going on a show. I love my mom, but if she pushes me to go on a TV show, I'd be sure to research. Yep, that's true. That's true. But you know what? Someone else was also saying that, and I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was ran like this, but someone was saying that Netflix doesn't... Although what Clay is saying kind of contradicts that. But someone was saying that Netflix doesn't let you pick which show you're on. That you just do like a general application situation and they put you where they want you to go, basically. But if he's saying he specifically applied for Love is Blind, then I guess that kind of debunks that. So I don't know. A lot of women will take a little bit of something rather than a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. My thing is, I'm not going to take a little bit of something now. And listen, it's like I was saying, it's different when you have been together for, I would say, about as long as me and my husband have been together, because our relationship started when we were young. Like, we couldn't even go drinking together, you know, like when we first got together. So it's different to meet someone at a young age, build with them, grow with them, make moves with them, than it is to be late 20s, early 30s, and you get a fixer-upper. It's just not... I'm not going to... Come on. And I understand that people can be a work in progress. I'm not saying that. But you need to be working. That's the thing. Like, you need to be a work in progress. You can't... I can't have to jumpstart the work. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy to me. By 30s, you should have figured out by then. for the most part. At least have a plan. Some people don't be having a plan, and that's discouraging. You know? I hope that Clay gets stuck at... First off, NB, you come in with the craziest scenarios. You want people to lose their favorite pins. You want people to get stuck at every red light. You funny. What got me was Clay talking about her... Okay, what was up with the finances situation? What was the deal with that? So, my theory is that they did have conversations about finances, but it wasn't on cam, or it just wasn't. I think, because I feel like Netflix is petty. I feel like they would have included those conversations. So I feel like it wasn't on cam. And he was very specific with what he said, too. He said, I think he said, she showed me her finances, and I still don't even really know what's going on. So I feel like what happened was they talked about that off cam, and he didn't really like what he was seeing. But I also will say this. AD is really early in her career. And see, and this is what I'm saying. But also, y'all can call me whatever. I don't know. I'm not a feminist or whatever. But I think it's different for women and men. At the end of the day, I do. I've talked about it before. When me and my husband decide to have kids, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. The most I will still have is this YouTube channel. But I'm not going to work a 9 to 5 while I take care of kids. No. So I think it's different for men and women. I think the man should definitely come to the relationship at Clay's big age. I think they should definitely come to the relationship prepared and ready to be providers. So that's what I'm saying about the fact that I think that AD is early in her career. I think she said she just got her real estate license or something like that. So she hasn't really become established in that field yet. So maybe her finances are where they need to be, but if she just graduated or she just got her license, what you want her to do about that? She's new. So that's how I felt. I was like, I don't know. But I don't know how bad it is. Now she might have a whole lot going on. But it did seem like it came out of left field for us. But I don't think he just said that out of nowhere. I think they had a conversation or two about it. That's what I think. You were in your petty bag. For real. Want these people to get stuck at lights. Yeah, he did say he didn't love her deeply, but again, he's being honest. I'm constantly stuck in between this. Damn, Clay kind of being a jerk. He kind of being an a-hole, and man, Clay being straight up. You know, I'm struggling. I don't know where to land on it. Oh yeah, it definitely cut deep when she saw that, but she clearly forgave him when she was hanging out on Thanksgiving. Yeah. For every dirty pond is a clear lake. There's a fish out there. Listen, the fish are out there, okay? The fish are out there. Well, we wouldn't have seen it until recently. Yeah, she wouldn't have seen it until recently. Unless he told her that he said it. Or unless he told her... I don't think he would have told her that to her face. Because I think that question was prompted by the producer. So, you need to go take a nap. Listen, I am an advocate for naps, okay? Even what was her name? Ayana? Oh, I remember her. Said she specifically applied to be on Love is Blind. Okay, so, yep, that's debunked. They do specifically apply to be on those shows then. All right, then that makes sense. Yeah, I thought that would have been crazy if it wasn't like that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. AD is in her come-up age. That's kind of where my point of view was on it. Like, she just ain't there yet. Like, let her cook. She gonna be there in a minute. AD and Clay trauma bond. Y'all might be right. That's unfortunate. But, you know, we do say that it's called trauma bonding, but it is. It's something that you can bond over initially, especially on a show like Love is Blind, where you are going in not knowing what this person looks like, and you are only, you know, connecting based off of having conversations with them. Yeah, I can see how it makes sense that talking about trauma comes out a little bit faster than if you were meeting someone face to face, you know? So, I don't know. You know what? I thought about it. I was like, what did they get AD on Selling Sunset? I thought about it, but she lives in wherever she lives. So where were they at? Nebraska? They weren't in no damn Nebraska. Where were they at this season? New Hampshire, North Carolina. I'm like, it's something with an N. North Carolina. So I think that's where they were. So yeah, maybe she gonna move to LA, and we gonna see her on Selling Sunset. Would love to see it. I also love that show. So. He knew all this before. I wish more women, and black women specifically, stop looking for men with potential. Men don't. They want the fit. You said a whole lot. You said a whole lot. Men don't look for fixer-uppers, which, in my opinion, I don't think a man should look for, like, someone who needs, like, so much therapy that you can't possibly even function with them. But I do think there should be a little bit more leeway for a woman in the relationship. And that's just me. Because while I think of myself as a more progressive, liberal person, I do cherry pick some traditional things. Like men should be the provider and stuff like that. So, you know. I'm a little biased on that. I'll admit it. I'm never going to be like, no, the woman should work just as hard. I just don't feel that. I just don't feel that way. I just don't feel that way. I'm sorry. I know that there are women out there who want, and if that's what you want, then that's good. That's not what I want. So I'm just not going to subscribe to it. And funny enough, I didn't realize that that's what I wanted until I was already married. So I had to have conversations with my husband about that. Like, look, I'm deciding that I want to be a stay-at-home mom. So, you on board with that? He was on board. Lucky for him. Lucky for him. Oh, man. I can't. It was Brittany that said we're at the age where they need to be fully potential. Listen. Fully potential, okay? Come potential or don't come near me. Period. Justice for Brittany, Kenneth Waste. Oh, man, he did. Okay, so since y'all saw the previews for the reunion, how did they have the layout? Did y'all notice, like, who was sitting next to each other? Was Kenneth sitting next to Brittany? Like, what was the situation? What's your petty hope for Kenneth? NB gonna be hoping that Kenneth, every time he goes to make an announcement for the school, he stutters and he can't get it right, and all the kids laugh at him. Do kids still do kick me signs? I feel like that's so wholesome. So old school and so wholesome. So funny. But yeah, I'm curious about how they were sitting at the reunion. Oh, everyone was next to their people, huh? Okay. Not the eyelash. I don't know if y'all can tell. I have pretty, like, long, natural long eyelashes that are constantly in rotation of falling out and growing back. I always have an eyelash in my eye. Like, I'll literally be watching something with my husband. I'd be like, oh, pause it, gotta go, something in my eye. Like, this is multiple times a week. I know that feeling. That's terrible. Don't wish that on nobody, man. Don't wish that on nobody. That feeling is terrible. So he can't look at his phone. Oh, man. You ain't right. You ain't right. I'm gonna pin that. That's funny. I cannot. That's so terrible. Chelsea and Jimmy sat real close together, and it was funny seeing Trevor squeeze his bit. They couldn't get my man a chair. They know they could have got him a separate chair. Oh, wait, Laura. Oh, wait, Laura was on Zoom? Oh, when y'all say they're not there, y'all mean they were on Zoom, not that they weren't there at all. Is that what y'all mean? Every time he looks at his phone, his eyes go water. Oh, yeah, I have 2 rabbits, so I probably have rabbit hairs in my eye, too. People don't think they shed, but they shed just like, and they have seasonal shedding, so when it's like the major season changes, so from winter to spring to summer, huge. And then when we go from summer into the cooler months, huge. It's like, man. See, you said something in your eye. Now my eye like, oh, is that my cue? No, don't do anything. Mind your business. Well, of course they were all on the same couch. Because they're not really still on the show. Laura is working remotely in Spain. Okay, girl, I see you working remotely. Get your remote on. I'm going to pull up this Thanksgiving thing. Just because I didn't really look at it fully. I just saw somebody saying she was with them. Not one of my friends talk about sending it to me. That girl, I haven't even tried it yet. I'm going to pull up this Thanksgiving video. Because I just kind of looked at it quickly, but I want to see what the full situation was. I saved it on Instagram, so I guess I'm just going to... I'll send it to myself on Discord. And then I'll pull it up. Oh. Is anyone here going to be at the teleparty stream thing that we are going to do? Because I wanted to say that y'all should download it now so you know how it works. And I don't know if you can have teleparty on a TV or on your phone. Like, I'm almost certain that you could only have it on a computer, which really sucks. I did want us to stream the reunion on Discord, but I realized people were still kind of trickling in on Discord, so I didn't want to like keep anyone out, which is why I'm doing it on teleparty. But moving forward, any movie nights that we do, because me and Aura were talking about doing a movie night a while back, a long time ago, talking about doing a movie night. So any movie nights, any like shows that we're going to stream together is probably going to happen on Discord moving forward, because it's just easier to do it that way. But I'm going to do it on teleparty this first time so that more people have the opportunity to join. Yeah, let me send this to myself. Copy link. Actually, I'll just post it in the Love is Blind Discord, and then I'll play it. Where is my Discord? There we go. Okay. Let's pull it up. Okay, cool. I'll keep that there. Now, window capture. Yes, I needed that. There we go. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. I don't know how to move this. I don't know how to move it off my face. I have no idea how to move this off my face. It's because something happened to my my streaming thing. So it's showing me two screens now. Are y'all seeing two screens? It's showing me two screens now, where it used to only show me one that was very easy to use, but now I have two and I don't really know what to do with them. So I'm going to fix it whenever I get off of here so that it'll be fixed for the next one. But let me figure out how to share this. I guess I'm not going to be able to get it off my face because I don't know how. But I'll do that anyway. Okay. And then we'll just... There we go. Okay. Hold on. Let me turn it up. And actually play the sound because I have it on my headphones. Alright, we'll wait till it starts over again. No, well, I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. She's literally sitting there dancing with these people. But I want to hear what they're saying now.
For worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, for all of your days.
Take two to make a thing go right.
Oh, she got the crazy.
Yo,
again, y'all. It was too fun. But that's the recap. Bye.
For better,
That's
for worse,
funny.
for richer, for poor.
Why was she back there dancing like that? Like she don't know how to dance. Why was she dancing like that? Anywho. Oh, girl. Yeah. Okay. Okay, they could just be friends though, but and here's my thing. I understand being friends with exes. But damn, she was breaking down at that wedding and she made it clear that she wasn't going to date him after. And knowing what we know about AD, do you think they just friends? Because knowing what I know about AD, I don't think they just friends. But listen, more power to her. She looked like she was having a whole lot of fun with the fam, you know? She looked like she was having a whole lot of fun. So I'm going to just say that. And Jimmy. Jimmy and Chelsea were y'all think they back together? Listen, maybe they back together. I don't know. The way that he was talking in that interview that I saw, I don't think I can play it because it's like a YouTube thing. But the way that he was talking in that interview was like, yeah, I did love her. I wish I would have, maybe fought a little bit harder. So, listen, if they was at the airport together, maybe they just ran into each other. I don't know. Jessica and Johnny. Don't do that. You know Johnny is locked in, okay? Johnny and Amy are locked in. I told you they already closed on the house. As soon as filming was done, they was like, house time. Like they're done. Johnny is not gonna fold. Amy is not gonna fold. I just don't see it in their future. I truly do not see it happening for them. I gotta be real. Like I'm not seeing it happening. They look like they are so locked in. Like I can't see them not locked in. Chelsea did have Jimmy in a chokehold. Chelsea took Jimmy to Florida for her friend's wedding. Oh, they besties. Okay. Maybe they are good friends. I hope both Jimmy and Chelsea consistently run down a total. Y'all, somebody get MB. MB over here wilding in this in this chat. You ain't right. You are not right. Deputy said Love is Blind makes everybody fly in random pairs to the reunion. Oh. Okay, Deputy. Makes sense. I make my eyes small at AD for that. Well, listen, like who just said maybe they could be friends? Denise said it. Maybe they just friends, y'all. And listen, at the end of the day, even if they're not just friends, that's their business. We can't say nothing to her. We just want better for AD specifically because she clearly wants to be not in a situationship. Clay getting the milk and the cow for free. That's their business. And that's my other point is that they are both grown. AD grown as hell. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. She might be, a hopeless romantic, but I can't be mad at Clay for her being that way, He's very straight up with her. Hopefully she can get free. If you see the reunion commercial, it's worse than we think. Well, okay, I'm a look at it when I get off of here. I'm going to definitely look at it when I get off of here. They can... Clay was taking full advantage of screen time all the way to the end, which is why he didn't break it off sooner. He had AD to rock with him until... You think that's what he wanted? You think he wanted clout off the show? What is he getting from it? Because everybody's not really liking him. If anything, he ended up giving AD clout. So, it appears that anyone who did come on the show this season for clout, it backfired. Because isn't that what Trevor came on the show for, according to his alleged ex? He was coming on there just to look like the good guy. That's why he played all his cards right. But that backfired because she told on him. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Amy's dad was... I thought that he was going to be such a tough guy because the way that Amy was describing him. Oh, if my dad says no. But he was just a joy. He was such a joy. I need to figure out this teleporting thing because I'm over here kiki and talking to y'all by myself. So, let me see if I can pull up teleporting, actually. I'll pull it up. Matter of fact, I'll pull up my Netflix so y'all can see what it's gonna look like, essentially. Give me a second so I can pull up the account. And then I'll share this screen and show you what to expect. So is that it? Is this it? Netflix. Okay. Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay, so say for example, I'm gonna turn the volume down so we don't see anything. Say for example, I was gonna click on whatever episode of Love is Blind, right? Wait, can y'all see this? Are y'all seeing this? Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay. I was gonna click on whatever. Oh wait, no, I gotta do it from a different screen. So right here for me, it's Start Teleparty. Right? So let me put it on my big screen.
What?
Oh, do I have to do it from this side? Lame.
You've been high on my list.
So anyway,
since
this is the
beginning.
side of Teleparty. So when I click
If
Start
this place
Teleparty, it's
had
gonna play
no
the
other
show.
guys.
But basically what it's gonna do, because you have to have a Netflix account to get into Teleparty, once you get in, I'll be able to where is the button for syncing? Maybe it doesn't let me choose it because there's nobody here, but there's a button that basically allows you to sync it with everyone who's watching it so that we can all watch it in real time. And then over here, you can type and like chat while you're watching it. And I think I'm going to upgrade to the premium one because I don't want to have any issues. I think they let you do video now too on Teleparty, but I don't know how that works. Because I've literally only ever used Teleparty with just me and my husband when we were not in the same place and we wanted to watch things together. So this is it. So I'll come in here. I'll probably be here. I'm hoping that the link won't change because I think I'm going to try to get here like an hour ahead of time just to work out any issues. You need a link, so I have to make the link. So basically once I start the Teleparty, I'll have this link and then I'm going to share it to community tab. I'll share it in Discord. I'll start it and then I guess we can just hang here and wait. Like I said, I'll probably be in an hour or so before just to make sure everything is working. And just so like I can kind of join and like make sure that everything is working properly. If the link doesn't stay the same, then I'll update it again. But I have a feeling it's going to stay the same. And then we come here and we talk while it's happening. But yeah, this is a little, it requires people to download things. And it's like a whole thing. So that's why I'm saying in the future is going to be something that I would prefer to do on Discord because, well, since I'm giving y'all tutorials, since we all here and we vibing, let me show y'all what Discord looks like. Hold on. I'll put my water bottle down because some people haven't been in Discord. Let me move the live over. So hopefully if I share, can it share the screen for Discord? Hopefully it can. Hold on. Windows desktop. Can it not share Discord? That'd be very annoying. No, it can share Discord. I just have to set it up to be able to do so. To share the window. Okay, hold on. Give me a second to figure out how to share that window. And then I will show y'all what it looks like. We're watching on Teleparty. So, yeah, I'm going to go to Netflix, start the Teleparty, share the Teleparty unique link to both my community tab and to Discord so that you guys can just join it. But the thing that I was saying is I don't know, maybe I should just do a check now. I don't know that Teleparty can be, because I know a lot of people watch this stuff on their TVs. Maybe you're watching on your phone. I know that you can access Teleparty from a desktop and a laptop because I've done both. But I don't know if you can get it on a TV. I'm going to try to download it on my TV. Because that is kind of the downside of it is that you have to be on a computer or a tablet or something. So, which brings me back to why in the future this is just going to be done on Discord. And if I can figure out how to share my Discord, no, this is my Streamlabs. Y'all don't want to see that. That's what it looks like when I'm streaming. Wait, did they leave us hanging for an hour last year? Or are you talking about the year that they did the live reunion? Oh, there's my Discord. Oh, okay. finally popped up. So y'all can see it right there. So these are all the other ones that I'm a part of. But this is me. This is, ooh, not the sneak peek. Well, I'm going to post this to the community tab on the day of, but I put it in Discord early. That's another benefit of being in Discord. Sometimes I just post things there first because it's less, like, it's more like off the cuff. So I don't have to get too fancy on Discord because I'm just sitting here talking, you know. I post memes. There's all kind of stuff in here. But anywho, I created all these rooms and I hope this doesn't interfere with anything, but I created this long ago before I even had any subscribers on YouTube, pretty much. Because I knew this was my vision, where we'll go here and it's like you can start a stage. So I could start a live in Discord and basically just share my screen. There's no copyright issues because it's a private server. Like, I can't get flagged for sharing or for streaming Netflix to Discord because it's my Discord. And we're just hanging out and we're just watching. So I would stream it here, share my screen, we would watch, we could chat. Same thing, except it's nothing. Well, I guess you do have to download Discord. But you know what? It's less lift for you. Like, it's more lift for me, less lift for you, because you could literally just sit here with Discord and have it on your phone. I know for a fact you can have Discord on your phone. Or just, like, you know, do it that way. Let me hang up. So yeah, that's what Discord is. It's just a place to hang out. And I also am gonna start posting my new video. I literally just created this today. Because Elise didn't even know. Elise was like, oh, like, I'm sitting here patiently waiting for you to drop the to drop the finale YouTube video. And I was like, girl, that went up hours ago. Like, I made sure I was on top of it. That video went up at 8 o'clock a.m. So I'm gonna start just sharing the links there. But yeah, you know, that's Discord or whatever. I didn't know that they have a streamer mode. That's so interesting. Usernames have been redacted. So do they mean, like, they don't redact no damn usernames. Why y'all lying? I see usernames. Y'all is lying. The lies that they tell. Anywho, that's what Discord looks like. It's literally just like a chat room that's private and unique for us. So that's what Discord look like or whatever. For those who didn't know. And it's a little intimidating when you first get it. Trust me. It's mostly gamers use it. So I had to have my husband set it up. I was like, I don't know how to do this. So I need you to get in here and create these different spaces to talk. Yeah, at least you were hours behind. I was like, girl, your notifications are not on. Which is fair. I don't be telling people to turn on their notifications because I figured most people know how to use YouTube. If you want the notifications to be on, you're going to turn them on. And to be honest, YouTube doesn't even always notify people, even if you do have the notifications on. So, you know. It doesn't even... That's why I'm going to just start putting it in Discord, too. And, I mean, y'all let me know. It's one thing I don't want to do on my YouTube channel is oversaturate and constantly bombard people with posts or updates or stuff like this, which is really another reason I have Discord, because it feels less like in your face when it's on a Discord versus when I'm constantly having to post to the community tab. Like, I wanted to post something today, but I was like, I don't want to post it because I'm already posting about going live and I don't want people to feel like, damn, can she stop bugging me? So I used to share every single video that went up, as long as I remembered, on my community tab, because I know that sometimes people don't see. But then I felt like I would be bothering people if I always shared it to the community tab, especially if there were a person who got notifications and then they're getting another notification that I posted it. It's like, girl, I saw it, leave me alone. So that's the reason why I don't do that. Just know that when I'm in a season of you know, recording a show and talking about a show, that the videos will be going up, and they go up pretty routinely as far as the same day that the show comes out. So, but yeah, don't worry, Elise. I'll be putting them in Discord from now on, just for you. You motivated that. That's all you. That is all you. I'm so ready for this reunion. I need Kenneth to be there, and I want AD and Clay updates. Oh, I want so many AD and Clay updates. So many. boost his Airbnb and just ski rental business. Who got a ski? Oh, jet ski rental business. And he doesn't have to sign up. Stop. They have Netflix exposure. Okay. He doesn't have to sign up for Ryan now. They got a long waiting list, I hear, though. I hear the waiting list to get into there is, Yeah, let me, actually just share my Discord link in here. It's, all of my usernames are pretty much the same, but it's probably faster if you just have a link for it, so. I'll just share the link in the chat. Yeah. I'm just like, I want to make it as easy as possible for people, you know, and I just hate feeling like, I don't want to feel like I'm telling y'all to download a bunch of stuff, but it really will make it easier in the long run. Thanks, Denise, for sharing that. But it really will just make it easier in the long run for us to you know, kiki and mingle if there's a place, especially if it's a place outside of YouTube, because YouTube has yet to crash, but if it ever did, how y'all gonna find me? How would y'all find me if you didn't, you know, like, how would you find me and have the same amount of conversation that we can have on YouTube? It's gonna be Discord. So that's really why I set it up. I was just like, eventually my people are gonna find me, and y'all did. I was like, eventually my people are gonna find me, and I want them to know where to find me, so you can find me on YouTube and Discord. Okay, so you were saying is Netflix, and then I was saying, are you talking about the reunion? Oh, yeah, that was, the live reunion was a mess. Do you know that I went live on YouTube for the first time ever during that live reunion? That was actually, I was still brand new to YouTube when that happened, and I went live because I was like, I want to go live for the reunion and like talk about it as it's happening, which in hindsight wouldn't have been a good idea. It's much better to chat and type while watching something. But that was my whole thing, and I think it was like 30,000 people in that live, because when they were looking for it, they couldn't find it because it wasn't happening, and they just all ended up in my live stream, and I was like, whoa, guys, this is my first time ever going live on YouTube. I don't even know what's happening. Like, that live was crazy. That was wild. Whew, that was so wild. Yeah, that live reunion was a hot mess. I didn't even get to see it that same day. I had to watch it the next day, or like a few days later, I think. It was crazy. But yeah, it's not going to be live. We don't ever want them to try to do a live reunion again. Which, you know what? I feel like they are going to. They recently did the, oh my God, which award show is that? It's award show season, so I'm all like tapped in on awards. The SAG Awards. They did the SAG Awards. They did it live. So they have the capabilities of doing live. I just think that the Love is Blind live was the first time they tried to do it, and they shouldn't have done it. But now they have the capabilities, so I do think the live reunion is going to come back around. They just didn't do it for this time. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do it again. I was hoping they would replace the host this season. They're not going to do it. Do y'all think Clay would have acted differently if AD was racially... I've already said I think he expected her to be lighter. And I think that because of his reaction when he first saw her, which was, ooh. It really was like a ooh. Why was Jimmy so mad about Chelsea saying Johnny and Amy were the strongest couple? Because Jimmy also had... I said this. Don't you remember I said this? Jimmy also has that, but we're fighting so hard, so that makes us strong. He also kind of has that same mindset as AD of like struggle love, of like, don't you believe? Either that, or he just doesn't think his significant other should be hyping up another couple. It really could just be that. Actually, I think that's what it might be. Like, don't be hyping them up. It's us. It's always us. Even if it's not us, you're gonna say publicly that it's us. I think that's what it is. Y'all really stuck on calling them the latchkeys, huh? Yes, Oscars is Sunday. I'm probably gonna do a little mini something for the Oscars, like red carpet looks or something on my community tab, but I will be tuned in. You know, this is my area, so I love watching all the award shows and seeing who gets robbed. I think Oppenheimer is up for a few categories, so I know Barbie isn't in as many categories as I thought Barbie would have been, but Oppenheimer is in almost every category that I have seen. Poor Things. I don't know if y'all saw that. Poor Things is up for some Oscars or, an Oscar or two. I haven't seen Poor Things. I also haven't seen Killers of the Flower Moon. I know that's up for a few too. So really the only big Oscar noms that I have seen are Barbie and Oppenheimer. But Oppenheimer was really good, so I expect it to rack it up on Sunday for sure. I definitely do. It was good. But I thought Barbie was good too. I just think Barbie's not going to win because of what Barbie was about. They didn't like that. They didn't like what Barbie was about. Barbie called them out too much, so they're not going to let them win too many things. We're stuck with the last keys. Remember day one, Jimmy didn't even like Chelsea, and he was walking around telling the guys Chelsea. You're right about that. He was saying that. He just want to be the best. I told y'all, he a Pokemon master. He wants to be the very best. Like, that's him. He don't want nobody to think he has issues. Which in this scenario is very odd. Because they're going to see that you had issues anyway. Because this is all being filmed. So I don't understand. Hey, Jacko99. Thanks. I try to keep the face nice, Thanks for that. Clay Deadass said the reveal he didn't know AD would be. Wait, did he say that? That's what I'm saying. I remember the comment of him saying that they were gonna have dark skinned babies, which I thought was very weird. But I don't remember him saying he didn't know she was. Now that you say it, I think he did say that. Yep, I think you're right. He did say that. They said it to each other. I saw it on TikTok the other day. They said it to each other. Okay, I don't want to be biased on that. I don't want to say, well, it's different if AD says it, because it's really not. But okay, I think Clay did have some reservations about it. I'll just keep it at that. Kenneth and Brittany confirmed that they had to refilm that breakup scene. Wait, what? You know what's funny about you saying that they had to refilm that? It kind of, when I was looking at it, I was like, this kind of feels refilmed. But of course, I would never think that. But do you want to know why I thought that it felt like they had already had the conversation? But I just kind of chalked it up to being that was the way that it was cut. The way that they were having the conversation, and then it was immediately cut to Kenneth saying, this isn't going to work. And remember how we all were saying, damn, they were just having a conversation, and she was just giving her feelings, and then he all of a sudden said this isn't going to work. That's why I was like, well, why would he say that out of nowhere? I thought that it was cut like that, but it did also give a little bit of this was refilmed because he said it so casually, like they had talked about it before. That's weird. Making people refilm stuff is crazy. Brittany also said that she initiated the breakup, so maybe Kenneth was hurt and checked out. So now that makes me wonder what happened. But I think what happened is that my food got all cold. I'm going to take another bite, y'all. I'm kind of hungry. My turkey sausage is just sitting here all lonesome waiting for me. Don't judge me. Wait, what? They broke up way before? So that just brings me back to my original question. What was the reason? What was the reason? Was it the fact that he didn't know how his family was going to react to it? Was it he just checked out for any number of reasons? Did she check out? Ooh, this reunion's going to be good. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. Damn, that's going to be good. Let me see if I had anything else, because I do need to go eat and I don't want to be eating all in your face. Yes, I have my planner. Whew, Lord, that's my laptop. I have my planner here. I think I've told y'all before, I'm just like a very try to be organized person in my everyday life, and it just translates into this YouTube channel. So I'm sorry if I feel like overly planned, but it just helps. It just helps me stay on. It just helps me stay on topic. Next week, I kind of mentioned this at the top of the live, but I ordered Beyonce's Sacred. I'm going to do a review on it, but because I don't want to throw y'all off and be like, girl, why are you doing hair content? Which, by the way, my channel started off as a variety channel that was hair, entertainment, and vlogging, which I've completely cut the vlogging except for Vlogmas. But anyway, that's a whole conversation for a whole nother time, because I kind of do think I'm going to get back to that, but just not on the main feed. But I'm not going to post that Sacred review live like on my main channel. I'm going to keep it unlisted and just post the link to my community tab and of course to Discord. So if you are interested in seeing it, it will be there. You're just not going to find it on the page. You're going to only be able to access it through the link, because I don't want to confuse anybody. But I'm going to be recording that tomorrow, and it'll go up on Monday so I can have the weekend to edit. That's why I'm wigless today, because I had to actually take my hair down. While I'm on the subject of wigs, do y'all know that somebody tried to come at me for my wig on that reunion or in that finale video? They were like, I really love your channel, but I was disappointed when I heard that you date white men. But now that I'm looking at the wig, I understand. I said, let's pump the brakes. First off, that wig is not a stiff white man wig. Secondly, yes, I have dated white men in the past, but my husband is very much, well, he mixed, but he's very much black. I was like, don't you come at my wig now. Let's not get crazy. So that's going to go up on Monday. Wednesday, we have the Love is Blind reunion and teleparty. That is starting promptly at the time that it's starting. So it's going to be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. West Coast Time, PST. I'm starting on time because I know y'all want to start on time. So be there, be square. I don't know if people still say that, but I'm saying it. Somebody was asking me if I'm still going to do a video on the reunion. I don't know. Actually, if y'all could let me know really quickly if y'all would like a video on it, then I'll do it. It'll probably be low edit, since I am going to be already kind of talking to y'all and we're already going to be talking about it. So if I do a video on the reunion, I'll keep it low edit, but I'm still willing to do it. And if I did do that, it wouldn't go up until that Friday. So that's the lineup for next week. We have the Love is Blind reunion on Wednesday. If I do a video on it, it's going to go up on Friday. And then I'm disappearing. I'm going to probably be gone at least, well, I'm not going to say at least, because I'm definitely coming back in April. I'm going to be gone for the remainder of March after that. So the channel will be quiet. I just need to recoup. I told y'all I'll be staying up late when these shows, waking up early and staying up late when these shows are happening. So I just need to go catch up on my rest. And also, it's my birthday month, and my birthday's coming up, so I want to go enjoy that too. So y'all won't be seeing me come after the reunion and after the video if I do a video. But y'all gonna see me again in April. I'm coming back in April. I'm gonna talk about a TV show. I'm not gonna say which one yet, because I don't want y'all to be like, that's terrible. I have thoughts on it, and I'm gonna talk about it, and we gonna talk about the show. So that's pretty much the rest of what's happening for the rest of March. I'll be here next week, and then I'm gonna go recoup, and y'all gonna see me back in April. Back in April, refreshed and ready to go, and still waiting for Netflix to say when the hell The Circle is coming out, because that's the next show that I want to talk about, but they have yet to announce when it's coming out. So we will see. Okay. Let me catch up on some comments, and then I'm going to go warm my food back up, put some more sriracha on my turkey meatballs, and I'm going to head out. The Circle. At least you've never seen The Circle? It's a reality show, but it's not dating. It's a social media competition. Oh, yeah, it's break time. I tried to be very straight up. And even since the beginning, when I even had nobody watching my channel, I was always very straight up like, hey, I'm going to take a break. Because I know people will be like, what you mean you about to disappear? Like, no, I'm a real person. I'm a real person, and I'm the only person running this channel. So, yeah, I need to recoup sometimes. And I also still have, my day job. So if y'all want me at my tip-top shape, if y'all want me on live on Friday, y'all want me doing these videos, yeah, I need a little break every once in a while. And I try to do it around when there's nothing happening. So Love is Blind is over. Okay, I'm going to go take a break. Then whenever the damn circle starts, I'll be back for that. You should go watch a trailer for the circle, Elise, so you can know what it is. It gets very juicy. It's basically like people get to do social media, but I mean, they don't know what each other looks like, so they get to catfish each other, and somebody wins money at the end, and you can vote people out based off if you think they're a catfish or not. It's fun. It's Netflix. It's fun. They get to stay in these cute little apartments. It's been a cool show every season that I've seen. I haven't watched it in a while, but I've been wanting to watch it again, and I was like, I might as well just cover it on my channel because I like it. Yeah, I know. As if your hair is in any way connected to the men you date. Well, I think the thing that's happening right now, there's a trend that's like, whenever white men date black women, they always have bad wigs. Like, that's kind of a TikTok trend that's happening right now. Somebody tried to come at me for my wig. I was like, let's never do that. Let's never. I know my wigs be looking a little crazy sometimes, but I was looking damn good that day, so I need you to mind your business. No, but I told him, I was like, don't do that. don't play me like that. That was crazy. Well, the subject was the same. It was still about him not being affectionate. Okay. So, yeah. So, it was the reason. Yeah, it was a weird scene. So, we were all on the same page. It did look kind of weird. Casting was asleep at the wheel. No, casting's very much awake at the wheel. They know what they're doing. They let free interns do the casting. Y'all need to stop. They got the interns, the summer interns doing it. Yeah, do you see that? Trying to throw shade at me. And didn't send for them. I was not postmarked or anything. Like, what are we talking about? Okay, so I will do the reunion video. Dear Love is podcasting. I hope your sleeves slip down every time you're washing your hands. You need to be stopped. You need to be stopped, NB. You are out of pocket. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. I'll do it, and I'll post it on Friday for the reunion. I haven't ever watched Perfect Match, so it will be a new show for me. It really does just depend on how these things come out. Because, like I've said, I think I've said this in other lives, I don't want to get caught in a cycle where I'm only doing reality dating shows, because I would get burnt out very fast because these people are draining. So there has to be room for me to do other things. Like, even if it's still reality TV, like, there has to be room for me to do, like, The Circle, or talk about TV shows, or talk about scripted things. The show that I'm going to be talking about in April is a scripted show with highly negative reviews, but I'm still going to talk about it. So it really just depends on when these things are coming out. And I just don't know how people will feel about me doing a review or talking about the show after the show already happened. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, how people would be like, girl, it already happened. We don't need you to talk about it now. But if there was room for that, I would consider it. It just, yeah, like I said, depends on when it happens. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do Love Island this year, because Love Island is such a dedication. It's such a commitment because it comes on 5 days a week. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do that, and if something else is coming out while Love Island is coming out, something's going to have to fall to the back burner and be done later. So it really is planning, and that's why I'm like, I'm a heavy planner, because if I didn't plan, the videos wouldn't be as good. I wouldn't be able to schedule these lives. I wouldn't be able to stay on top of things. It would just be chaotic and spur of the moment, which there's no way for me to run the channel. So I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to get in good with Netflix. Here's the thing. I know for a fact that, and I talked about this on another live too. I know for a fact that Netflix sends these episodes out early to people who have really big channels on YouTube. I know it because I know specifically that Taste, and I love him, but I know he gets those videos early because his videos go up at 12 a.m. on the dot. So there's no way he's watching it in real time. So I know he gets them early. And I've seen in other YouTubers' description boxes, because of course I watch other things. I'm curious about what other people are saying after mine are recorded. So I know people get the videos early. I'm trying to figure out how does your girl get there? Because if I was able to view them early and record early and just schedule it, it would be easier for me to cover more things. But if I have to do it in real time, it's harder because, like I said, I have to wake up when they drop at 12. So y'all keep me in y'all thoughts that I can figure out how to get my name on the list for getting those videos early, because it would really make it a lot easier for me and allow the videos to go up even earlier than they do. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Thank you. I am having dinner with my husband the day after my birthday because the reservations were booked on the day of. I'm gonna go have me a little spa day. I'm gonna do some other stuff too, but I haven't figured out what yet. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be a cute little birthday. It's gonna be a cute little birthday. Oh, you love The Circle. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to do The Circle for a fact. I'm just waiting for Netflix to say when it's dropping. I'm telling you, when I'm checking like weekly, they keep saying that it's spring 2024. Okay, well, it's almost spring. So when is the announcement coming? So I can know when to put it in on my schedule. Yes, have a good night, everyone. Love Island. Will I be doing a live? I might still be doing a live. I'm not going to do a live for those 2 weeks that I'm going to be gone. I can tell you that for a fact. My plan this year was to do more lives. I think when I have a show that's actively happening, I'll do it every Friday, and maybe I'll do it every other Friday during off seasons. That just makes the most sense. So I'll try to keep the lives on the schedule, but just pay attention to my community tab because I'm always going to put updates there on what the live schedule is going to be like. So I haven't decided for April yet, but I'll keep you posted. Love Island is a crazy ride. I covered it for the first time last year. Did not realize that it was a 5 days a week show. I was watching it every single day after work, editing every single day after work, posting. I was so drained. And that's why I'm saying, while I loved covering that show, at least if I do it this year, it's not going to be in real time. It's not going to be episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. If anything, I would batch them, which I know is not the ideal way to do things because I know people want to talk about things as they are released. But every day it was a little crazy. So we're going to put a pin in Love Island. But know that The Circle is happening as soon as we find out when it's happening. I will let y'all know. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to come back well rested, bigger and better. Thank you all again for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I'm going to go warm up my cold food. I'm going to have me a Truly strawberry lemonade because it's Friday. Duh. And I will see y'all here. Well, I'll see y'all here Monday for the Beyonce review, unlisted. But I'll see y'all Wednesday for Teleparty. And if I don't see you at Teleparty, I'll see you Friday in my reunion video. So everybody have a good night. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Even if you didn't chat, I still see you, still recognize you, still love you for being here. And that's it. I'm